of the Cobra, as it looks, just starting to fatten out a little bit as they start to ease up, and it's job done. Somebody else or other riders are definitely going to have a look-see today, but look at the teams that have come to the front, and Lotto, Belisol are there. BMC very much just guarding the inside line there, and AG2R as well. I'd love to see AG2R do something here. They had a bit of a lackluster season last year. Oh, shouting at the cameraman yet again. I never know whether it's hello mum or just get out of the way. I think possibly the latter.
Well, AG2R have made an appearance at the front here. That's Lloyd Mondrian, 3rd or 4th place in the line.
Well, it could be a sort of day for Lloyd. Might as well, if you're going to get a win, get it as soon as you can in the season. I know that Mark Cavendish has been absolutely delighted to have shone brightly, not perhaps as brightly as he might in Oman, but certainly in Qatar he was enjoying himself. Great to see Mark back on form. It'd be nice to see Bradley as well, just moving inexorably up the order here. That would be something for us.
4 kilometres to go, and another attack here from the Top Sport Vlaanderen team. That is Zico Vatens.
Go Zico. Yes, number 113.
It's a cool name.
Yeah, it's terrific, isn't it? So the calm before the storm. They've had a bit of a pace about them just to make sure that all the escapees fail, and heading for 5 hours in the saddle today. It's not been the fastest of paces. I suppose early season that's often the case. 37.2 kilometers in total. Thanks to all of you who've been on on Twitter. Good to hear from you. Lauren Hila, Coral Bale, that's always good to have you on board, Coral. Neil Hudson and the rest. We're just going to have to possibly put that to bed, but we will have more words with you tomorrow, and your comments always very, very welcome here. Eurosport 2 providing a lot of the cycling in back up to international and British, of course, this year. Look at this, Saxo Bank really mean business, you know, and I think Nick Noyens might well be somebody to watch today.
I think that was Omega Pharma coming to the front, so presumably they're working for Cheerlek in order to keep Tony Martin out of trouble. I noticed Meersman is glued to the back wheel of Van Avermaet. His not so many of his Lotto Belisol riders in front of him anymore, and he's obviously decided they've got a bit of a train, but he's quite far back in the bunch now, a good 30th, 35th position, but they've still got a couple of kilometres left to go.
Maddie Bretschel also getting there, and Castroviejo is also thinking about doing some work here. Faria Costa, Rui Costa is their man for Movistar. And it's looking like it is indeed Omega Pharma here. Look at Sky as well, starting to just get themselves together here. 2 riders there, and this is getting a bit nasty with some of the street furniture here. Could catch some out here. Oh! Well, thought certainly somebody hit one of those bounce barriers here. They are designed to sort of take a bit of a nudge from a car and stay exactly there, but they will take a rider down.
Well, luckily nobody came down there, but that would have taken the speed out of a lot of the riders, a lot of their momentum. So, especially to try and get up to speed on a drag like this is going to take a lot of energy. So, anybody that's going to win today would have been in front of that little couple.
Well, Michael Creeder might well have been a good call for Garmin Barracuda. They're clearly minded to do something here as we head to the 3 to go. Now, we were talking about this a little bit of a drag that we've got. I think this might be the bridge from 3 to 2 here. We'll wait for the markers to come into sight, but it's a painful place to be, and if you've got ground to make up, a couple of Vacances Soleil riders as well want to get in the frame here. Good attacking group they are, but Omega Pharma, Quick Step are there, and so
really strung out at the front now with Omega Pharma putting the pace up.
Matty Bretschel bedded in there, and here are those 2 Vacances Soleil riders joining the fun. Johnny Hoogland was there as well, number 104 in this race. Well, Matty Bretschel has decided to just nick onto the back of Omega Pharma here. There is the Rabobank rider. He's currently in around about 6th or 7th place. Jetzer Bol is 2 places behind him as well. We bigged him up yesterday. Jetzer didn't quite deliver. Here it is then. Time to light it up if you're going to go for it. Omega Pharma Quick Step do exactly that. Now then, a couple of stragglers here. You've got to get yourself into a decent position for this drive here. Now watch for the left-hander. Here it comes.
Edvald right on the wheel of Chilek there, and he's launched his sprint now on the left-hand side of the road.
Edvald Boasson-Hagen suddenly digging in and digging deep. Is it going to be his day? Well, gone are the golden shoes, but it could be a golden day here. But Vakon Soleil also coming in to contest this one. But no, he's done it. Well, I think the 50p belongs to me.
I think it does. I think my predictions certainly need some working on. But yeah, great sprint from Eddie there.
Nice to make amends for last year. Edvald Boasson-Hagen, he's been sick, but he's picked it up. He's dropped the golden boots, but yes, hey, who needs those on a day like today? Edvald Boasson-Hagen timing his run to perfection and delivering some very brave work there as well. Love to see where Johnny Hugeland finished. Richie Port just coming along to offer up his congratulations, and yeah, nice to see, nice to see.
Jan Bakelant's offering his congratulations as well, so he obviously made it safely back to the bunch after changing bikes.
Johnny Hugeland was in the frame. We'll get a result on that for you in a moment's time, but Edvald Boasson-Hagen bringing it across the line. We'll get a chance to see that in replay. Like to talk us through this, Daniel?
Yeah, I noticed that Edvald was on the back of the Amiga Farmer train. They did a great job, really fast lead out, still had 3 men in front in the last kilometre of Chilek. Edvald went from this point on, and Chilek never quite got on terms with him. It was quite a long sprint to make. The backhand Soleil, I don't think it was Hugeland, but he came up to the side of Edvald but didn't quite get past him. I presume that's Brescia in 4th place there.
Heads up always looks extremely hectic. No doubt. Familiar look to Edvald Boasson-Hagen, and yes, I've got to say, I'm delighted.
Meersman back in between 10th and 15th position by the look of that.
Well, he probably left a little bit behind yesterday. One of the low shots here. It was a testy turn in the end. It made the difference, and decided to go for the long game, but sustained the power all the way to the end. I like that.
Well, that's one of Eddie's great strengths, is that he's not just a pure sprinter, but he can keep that high power going for a really long time. But we've seen him, he's a true all-rounder. He can pull out a great time trial, really good long-term power, and get over some medium and even high mountains in the front group sometimes.